Hi, I'm back today to continue reading again, and today I'm on the bottom of page 22. And remember, once again, join my YouTube channel so you can get all the juicy stuff at the end, okay? All right, here we go. With a name like that, yoga should come naturally, another class member says to me when we introduce ourselves. I shrink with insecurity as I'm once again faced with the reality that I am not the enlightened Indian from India who I should be. I haven't lived up to the expectations thrust upon me by others who think I should know all there is to know about the Indian culture. I am just another American in search of a hardcore workout, yet I'm also searching for something more, something greater than this existence. How the hell did I get here in search of something that should have been mine? Why did I have to be thrust into this culture and forced to learn about the culture I came from instead of living it? I nod to the classmate and mutter something insignificant to get past the awkward moment. It works. 3 months later, I think I have finally gotten over my prejudices of this Southern country girl teaching me, the girl from India, yoga. I love her style. Kelly is a badass instructor, but leads the class as a life coach. She pushes us past physical weaknesses with her inspiring and uplifting bits of truth that penetrate my heart, causing me to break down emotionally at times. Within those breakdowns is where I find truths about my own life. There are emotions, fears, worries, and memories I continue to hold on to. They keep me from living life fully and being present to the gift that life really is. I can't stop liking Kelly, even though in my head I hear Mama D say, those people from the South really are so ignorant and backwards in their thinking. After months of yoga classes, I am struck by the realization that my mystical and magical expectations of a guru search are unnecessary. My journey is happening now. Multiple teachers bring tidbits of truth into every class and guide us to move forward in our lives. I don't have to go to a holy city or temple halfway around the world to find someone to guide and lead me through my quagmire of emotional baggage that stagnates in my body. I am healing here in a place that I have historically loathed by people who were the last people I would look to for a pathway to enlightenment. For the past 3 months, I've been attending yoga 3 to 4 times per week, and I'm beginning to feel like this will never get any easier. Every day it is a new practice with something different to tackle physically and mentally. Today seems more difficult than ever. One more deep breath in and twist a little more, Kelly says cheerily, as if it is so enjoyable for us. Then come into ragdoll, feet wide open with hands on opposite elbows as you bow to the earth. Hang here and let the head drop. Get some rest in this pose. My hamstrings and feet cramp while I am resting, and this truly feels like torture. My gaze goes between my knees and to the back row of the room in an attempt to catch my breath and relax. There are 2 young gentlemen and 3 30-something, slightly overweight women, all bent over in ragdoll. It is a sea of all white, pale skin hanging out of tiny spaghetti-strapped tank tops. The men are white too. As I take my gaze around the room, I realize that, again, I am the only one in the studio who is not white. I am an Indian girl in an alabaster world. I quietly giggled of myself and realized the irony of being in this room learning yoga. In 3 months, I have seen less than a handful of yogis who were any other ethnicity. The intense loneliness comes as I see myself isolated and separate. Drop your head even more as you drop your thoughts, Kelly says. This feels so good, she continues. As the blood fills my head, I try to drop my thoughts and close my eyes while I focus again on my breath. Yeah, so yoga was kind of in so many ways, it was just a constant challenge and constant eye-opener, not only about other people's judgments about me, but my own judgments about everyone else. You know, I think when you're the person that is different from everyone else, you tend to try to make yourself feel better by, you know, judging, or you either judge everyone else or you isolate yourself and try to protect yourself from everyone that's different. And that's what I saw myself doing a lot in that class, and even just in general through a lot of my life. You know, it was either or. And I think that leads to a lot of depression or, you know, loneliness, because most of the time I chose to kind of isolate myself and separate myself from other people because of being different. And that's just, you know, I think just, if you think about it, if you're a white person and you went to Africa and was surrounded by black people your entire life, and you did not really spend any time with other white people, it would be quite an eye-opener on how to be a part of something and, you know, not always feel separate and not always judge yourself or judge others, but to see beyond the color of your skin and to see something more there in people. And I've always kind of been forced to either, you know, be that judgmental soul or to look beyond and see something a lot greater in people that maybe sometimes they don't even see in themselves. So anyway, that's my thoughts today. And thank you again for sharing and for, you know, all your attention to what I'm trying to do here. I appreciate it. And keep following me. Thank you.